some nights you remember forever. For Lian, it was the night she learned that even a familiar voice can belong to someone you should never trust. It was the first heavy snowfall of the year. 14-year-old Lian was home alone, curled up on the living room couch with her favorite book. Her parents had driven out of town that morning to help her grandmother, and they wouldn't be back until late. Outside, snowflakes drifted past the patio lights. The world looked soft and quiet, like nothing bad could ever happen. Lian was used to being alone. She actually liked it. Until that night. Just after 9:30, she heard it. A soft tapping at the glass patio door behind her. Tap, tap, tap. At first, she thought it was the wind shaking a branch. But when she muted the TV, the tapping continued, slow and deliberate. She felt her stomach twist. No one ever came to the back door. Gathering her courage, she called out, her voice trembling. "Who's there?" Silence. Then, a few seconds later, she heard a man's voice, calm but strange. "Lian, open up. Your mom sent me to..." She gripped the edge of the couch. Her mom had told her to never open the door for strangers. Trying to keep her voice steady, she asked, "What's my mom's name?" There was a long pause, long enough that she wondered if whoever it was had gone away. But then the voice said it, perfectly clear. Her mother's full name. Her heart started to hammer in her chest. How would a stranger know that? She swallowed, her throat dry. "How do I know you're really her friend?" The man didn't answer. Instead, he began to knock again, harder this time. Thump, thump, thump. Lian's hands were shaking as she grabbed her phone. She dialed her mom's number and pressed it tight to her ear. Ring, ring, ring. The knocking grew louder, echoing through the living room. Thump, thump, thump. Finally, her mother picked up, sounding tired, but completely normal. "Hey, sweetie, everything okay?" Lian could barely get the words out. "Mom, did you send someone here?" Her mom was silent for a moment. Then, "No, we're still on the highway. Why?" Lian felt the blood drain from her face. "There's a man at the back door. He knows your name." Her mom's voice grew sharp. "Lian, listen to me. Go lock yourself in the bathroom now." The knocking turned into pounding. Bang, bang, bang. Lian could barely breathe. She ran to the kitchen, grabbed the biggest knife she could find, and slipped quietly down the hallway to the upstairs bathroom. She locked the door and sat on the cold tile floor, clutching her phone and the knife, trying not to cry. For what felt like forever, there was nothing. No voice, no pounding, only the sound of her own heart racing in her ears. Then, suddenly, she heard the back door creak open, but she had never unlocked it. She pressed her ear against the bathroom door. Soft footsteps moved through the kitchen, into the living room. She covered her mouth to keep from screaming. Then, just as suddenly as they started, the footsteps stopped. Everything went silent again. 20 minutes later, red and blue lights flashed across the snow. Her parents had called the police, who arrived to search the house. Every door and window was locked. No footprints in the snow around the patio door. No sign that anyone had ever been there at all. No one ever figured out how he knew her name, or how he knew she was home alone. Lian never felt safe in that house again. Some knocks are never meant to be answered.
At the end, thanks of all people here for me. I hope you make subscribe and add me in TikTok and Instagram. Don't forget to make like if you love my story.